Hello and welcome. I am just trying to sort everything out at the moment. There we go. Good. Right, so we've got a few things that I need to move about. Just almost didn't make it in time today, so yeah. How are you all? Please do put your comments, as always, in the chat. It'd be great to hear from you. I am building today the plastic Leviathan Siege Dreadnought with claw and drill weapons. I did plan on doing it on Saturday, but things kind of got carried away with what I was doing. So I'm going to do it now over the next sort of few hours. I'm going to go for 3 hours. See where I am there. I don't think I'll finish it in 3 hours. It's 155 pieces. It's sort of 4 sprues. So, but we'll see. We'll try and get as far as we can. I mean, I already know what I'm going to go for, you know, loadout wise. Let me go get my other Siege Dreadnought. Please do put your comments down below. Share with all of us what you're working on today. Please do. Okay, so we do have a couple of dreadnoughts. Might as well get a couple of dreadnoughts here. So yeah, we've got the big boy here. Here's one I made earlier, I guess. Yeah, that kind of works. We'll have one there, and we'll have him there. So, walking about. Hello Kriegsman, hey. Oh, ha, yeah, okay, nice. Don't know how that's funny, but hello Evan, how you doing? Hey Christopher, how are you? Hello Jonathan, how you doing? Right, so let's put this on. Right, so start off with the feet, and the feet are sort of in 3 pieces. So, oh, thank you, Jonathan. Thank you. We've got loads of videos to come over the rest of this week. I've just finished building the Dark Commune from the weekend. They look really cool, actually. You know, although they're monopose and stuff. I built all them on the cultists now, so that's great. So their reviews are coming in the next few days, yeah, during the weekend and stuff. And then next week we've got some Heresy reviews. Finally, I know it's been like a month, over a month, but yeah, finally got them. Now, much like the Resin Dreadnought, you get one foot that's flat and one that is kind of sort of raised a little bit. And they say that this is the front foot, so you need 22 and 21. Can I get a shout out? Hugh Janice and Ice Wallow Comb. There's your shout outs. Hope you enjoyed those. I mean, interesting names. Okay, so A8. Oh, there's loads of pieces just on this bit. A7. Where are we? There's a 9. Really, another sprue. Already? Can't be. This is A. Oh, A9, A6. There's an A7. Good. So A7 at the front. A8 the rear. A8 in the rear. And then we've got an A9. So there's 2 of those. And then A6. Which I think is that one. Similar to the Contemptor, I think, in the makeup of these parts. And then we've got the opposite side, the A5. So for the first sort of hour or so, it's going to be the legs and the feet. A1, A2 and A3. A1, A2, and then an A3. One, A2, and a 3. Good. What we're going to do is we're just going to build these parts up along with the A4, which I think there it is. Cool. It's a nice chilled little build today on a Wednesday. Going to try and do something on Saturday. I'm going to try. I just wanted to ask, are you going to do bike videos alongside this? Yeah, I'd like to. Oh, nice one, Fims. F Miss. Nice one. What's your favourite Dreadnought build, Super? Oh, I do like the Contemptor, the resin Contemptor. That's probably my favourite. But the thing is, I haven't built a Dreadio, so I don't know how they, if they're any good. Yeah, Telemon was great. I really enjoyed the Telemon build. Got to have yourself a few biscuits with, well, not just building Telemons, but anything sort of Custodes, you know, and do that thing where you dip your biscuit in your hot drink, but you've got to make sure that it doesn't become too, what's that word? Soft? Something like that, yeah. Oh, thanks, Hugh, thanks. Will you do any more bike vlogs? Yeah, I'd like to, yeah. I really would. My bike video is quite popular as well, like the reviews and stuff, like, yeah. It's been nice weather, and I have been out on the bike. I should really be recording when I go out on it, shouldn't I? You know, I did a bit of a cheeky playthrough of that cat game, where you play as a spiced orange feline. Thoroughly enjoyed that. Yeah, most of the time when I do the playthroughs and things, I don't really talk. But yeah, that was quite a good little game. So yeah, I definitely am up for some more biking content. Again, like a lot of the time, you know, I prefer to just go out and ride and record the footage just in case. It's hard for me not to want to talk all the time. No, when I ride on the bike. So but it's just about sort of picking a topic up, really. I mean, I could do a voiceover afterwards. Find some topics to talk about. There is a video that I want to make, but it's more likely in terms of getting pictures of certain Warhammer things and talking about them. But but I want to make that video soon. I don't want to say too much, but haven't really seen a video about it yet. Hello Maxim, how you doing? Yeah, that would be good, Christopher, that would be good. What's my loadout? Oh, nice question. Nice question. I think for this loadout, I'm just going to go for dual claws. Because I was thinking, oh, just get one with, just have one with claws and a drill. You know, makes sense, sort of game terms and thing. But then I've already got one. So I'm just going to go claws, and I might go flamers instead. I'm thinking about going flamers, because then I'll go Volkite with the Dark Angels Siege Dreadnought, and I'm thinking about seeing if I can magnetize this one, this plastic one, because somewhere, well, this is what I've got the Leviathan. I've got the melter weapon and things, so I should be able to do that. Oh yes, yes, Jonathan. I know all about magnets, my friend. Look, there's a magnet in there. I know all about magnets. Don't you worry. Also, oh, where did the other one go? Interesting. Right, let's tidy up these pieces even. Okay. Do a 50-50 with the range one. When you say 50-50, do you mean 50 melee and 50 range? Because that's what I think it is. Unless you mean dual, like dual ranged. Or you're going to split this setup with the range one and then have like a drill with a ranged weapon and then the claw with a ranged weapon. The thing is, my plan was only to get one of these anyway. In plastic, this siege one. There's no real reason for me to get any more than that, because I've got one in, literally got two in resin. I would have liked to have seen the other legions get theirs in resin though. I think an Imperial Fist one would have been pretty cool. And a Death Guard one. If you've read the books, you'll know why. Where do you buy your magnets? First for magnets, where I buy mine. Oh yeah, half melee, half range. Yeah, okay, good. I got what you were talking about. Yeah, well, I'm going to do a 50-50 with the Dark Angels one, but I will magnetize it. But that's so that I get the claw and either the melter or the grav, if they make the grav better. They probably won't though. The grav, it's such a shame that they should have just made it a bigger version of a grav gun, graviton gun. Maybe that would have been too OP, I don't know. But they should have done. But as it stands, my go-to for the Dark Angels one will just be the melter and the claw. Storm cannons are cool, don't get me wrong, but they're really cool when you have two of them. And you can glance hit everything to death. And also things with AP4, they're not really coming into their own yet. You know, because obviously not everything's released. We've just got Space Marine on Space Marine action, and at the moment some of the best best tactics are obviously, you know, dual melters or dual las cannons. Your plan for this summer? What's your plan for this summer, Revan? I know you're trying to be specific, I guess, in terms of the plan for models and things, I guess. Yeah, I don't really have like a summer holidays or anything like that anymore, so I just work. So for me, it's just sort of normal. I haven't really separated it out. I'd like to clear a lot of the backlog. That would be great. I've almost finished building everything Horus Heresy. Almost. I built the interemptors and I absolutely love them. Not a massive fan of their arm poses. You know, but you can have one. You have to have one with his gun. Oh no, I think you can actually use this arm. Yeah, you don't have to have one reloading. So you can have 4 of them with their plasma burners, repeaters, and then you can have one with a heavy weapon. I was thinking about having one with the stasis missiles, just for fun, but nah, I'm going to go for another one with the plasma burner, whatever it's called, because it's just so good. Like, you know, a squad of those for 5 of them is way better and cheaper than 5 support Space Marines with plasma guns. So that's like one of the reasons it's pushed me to get another 5 of them. So yeah, and they do look really cool. The torso is mixed. Okay, interesting. Yeah, you get 2. I think you get the 2 torsos if you're on about what I think you're on about. I'd like to paint some Dark Angels as well. With this army, I'm not that fussed in leaving them all unpainted and then doing a big review at the end, because they all came out at different times and things. So for me, I'd kind of want to get them sort of painted as quick as I can, really. These Mark 6s, don't be fooled. I don't really think that they're going to be in this Dark Angels force. For me, I might sort of bank them for either Emperor's Children or Raven Guard. We'll see. The support weapons and heavy weapons, though, they'll be Mark 6, and they will be for Dark Angel. So I guess I've got to have at least 1 unit of Mark 6s, but they'll mainly be Mark 3s, which are my favourite anyway. That's just what I'm going for. It's the narrative of the army, and I think they'll work really well with the other units like the Praetor and the Interemptors. Oh, thank you, Jonathan. Thank you. I appreciate that. That's more than a cuppa, my friend. Thank you so much. It's pretty warm here today in Norfolk. It's like, well, I'll say it's 27 degrees. Probably not very warm where you are compared, but it's not really the heat wave that we had a little while ago. But still a bit warm out there. It's pleasant, you know. I mean, someone asked me if I was going to do some sort of motorbike vlogs and videos and things again. I'm currently in the process of trying to get a mount for my helmet, my bike helmet, cycle helmet, because there's a few sort of good trails and cliffs and things. So I'd like to do a bit of footage. I think I've done footage before on the channel on my old bike. So, I don't know, could be fun. You know, it's not like extreme mountain biking or anything, but something different, I guess. Howdy, are you planning on magnetising your dreadnoughts? Because you're too lazy to do that. I don't trust myself not to damage important parts. Yeah, I'm gonna try with these ones. I'll see if I can do some kind of like tutorial, or I'll record the footage of me attempting to do this. I see what you mean about damaging the parts, but I mean, you know, you just got to get a drill with a decent sort of head and the right size magnets, really. I would probably say it's easier to do it on resin parts because you can heat those and manipulate them, and you know, but then again, you can still cover up holes and things and gaps with plastic models. But right, I did buy some new glue, but hopefully I won't need to pop that open. Christopher, if you check the channel out, I've got my 1000cc, my BMW. Will you be doing more Aeronautica Imperialis model reviews in the future? Yeah, I'd like to. Yeah, I would like to. I know I've only done the Thunderhawk, but I would like to. Okay, so they want you to put this on here, and then you've got two different types for the other one. Okay, and then you can obviously just swap them around. So we'll put them on. You can choose whether this is going to be the left or right foot. You really want to paint your bolt action stuff? Well, paint your bolt action stuff then. Yeah, just whatever you feel like painting. Yeah, I guess so. Build vlog. Right, so this is the piece. And then that's the top, this is the rear, and it goes something like that, I think. Yeah, well, that slots in quite nicely there. Okay. Great, so that goes in there. And this plate goes in here somewhere. Oh, upside down, there you go. So that'll go in there. And then we've got this side of it that will just finish up the other part. So very similar to the Contemptor. Okay, great. These two. It's actually not too bad at the moment. Okay, and then this piece will go that way around. Oh. Interesting. Right, so then I'm going to put this one on. And put it on there. Yes, excellent. Good. And then they want us to go onto the next foot. Hang on. This needs to go on and in there, just as we were thinking we were finishing that. We were leaving a piece which should go up there. Where on earth does that go? Oh, there it goes. Right, cool. Let's put that piece in actually. There we go. Better. Okay. Yeah, because that is a strange one. I guess that... Let's go that way around. Got a bit of movement. I don't know. Definitely the right foot. It's got to be the right foot. Yeah, got to be the right front foot. Okay, so the next foot. Now, do we want it stomping forwards? This one's stomping forwards. I kind of want... Yeah, I'm going to have the left foot flat in this one and the right foot coming off the ground. So the right foot will be there, and then this will be a spare piece. Yeah, I kind of do, Maxim. It's going to be like that pose, but other leg, yeah, leg change, opposite legged, with the flamers, but with the body twisted so it's facing the left leg being forward. It'll be a bit more dynamic than that. That's not that dynamic really. He's kind of just stopped to melt someone's face. But yeah, that's the pose I'm sort of thinking of in my head. I don't know what to do for the Dark Angels one. I don't want it to just stand there like that. It's, yeah. I kind of want it to be grabbing something though with its claw, and then having the weapon like not even aiming, firing, because it's going to be, the weapons are going to be magnetized anyway, that one. So might as well just take this armor plate off while we're here, and both of these, because this sprue's pretty much done. I mean, only really we've got 2 sprues left, because the third one is the weapons. I'm guessing you get a 24-25, which is what I've taken out, are for the foot, raised foot. He says. I mean, they look like they are. They look like they're raised. Yeah, that is raised. So they do go together with that one. And we said we have the left foot forward, the right foot raised, like it's moving that way. Yeah. Then we've got a A14. And these 2 pieces are going to be spare again. Oh, that's interesting. You get a spare complete foot. Maybe you could put that on the base with one of the torsos, but you get a completely spare foot. Maybe you could like shave it down. Maybe you could shave it down, cut it in half, have it buried, have it on its side. I don't know. Just a thought. A9 at the top. This one. Then we've got 15 again at the front. Followed by a 16 at the back, and then these 3 pieces, and that's that sprue done. Not too bad, is it? Really, sort of half an hour. I'm not mega rushing it either. Now these are numbered, but they just go together. So no biggie on these 2 pieces. might as well just put these together now. Are you going to get the new DA Dreadwing model from Forge World? What, Marduk Cedrus? Definitely, of course. Is that the line in the background? Yeah. You want war with Allied? Okay, interesting. Right, okay. Just pop these together. Yeah, thank you everyone that could join at this time. I know it's a bit of a, you know, odd time to join, and it's early, you know, compared to like the usual evening sort of session, but I'm able to do that today, so I might be back Friday. I might be back Friday. Because what I'll do is I'll build what I can with this. I'd like to finish it on stream though. Well, not today, but you know, at some point. That's the thing about not live streaming every day. You know, you kind of, sometimes it's missing gap, isn't there, between picking up what you've been building before. Is that the Legion Contemptor Dreadnought you watched the unboxing ages ago, just never saw the review? Is that the Legion Contemptor Dreadnought? Legion Contemptor Dreadnought. Well, this one, Creasman. I did do a review of that. Sure I did. I don't think I've done I did the unboxing this week, didn't I, or at the start of last week, of the Dark Angels Leviathan. Sure I did. Well, as always, as I said, please do put a note in the comments what you're building or what you're painting right now, if you're hobbying at the same time. It's always good to know what other people are working on. I think some people are working on their Age of Darkness box set. Oh, nice one, Prepping, nice one. The resin one, if you made one, you must have missed it. Yeah, I'm pretty sure I did do a review of the Relic one. Cool. Right, let's carry on with building the second foot leg. Like with the Contemptor, which I didn't build on live stream, there's usually a point where I kind of juggle the pieces and glue them at the same time to get the right pose. That's kind of my method. So I think today you'll probably see that. I do it with bigger kits as well, like Knights, so, well, it's Rastus ones. Right. Been looking at the release schedule. There's quite a few nice games coming out in kind of, well, October, pretty much September, October, November and December. I mean, there's some nice, and I'll try and stream them, you know. Callisto Protocol is definitely at the top of my list. So is God of War, actually. So I'll be live streaming those if I can. Hey, thank you, Guardian. Appreciate that. And thank you, Maxim, for being the moderator today. I say at short notice, at zero notice. And thank you as well for being the mods on the Discord server. You, Kriegsman, Syntax, Tanker, and Numo, of course. Right, let's put these together right now. Now, is it the same issue? Same issue? Oh no, it's the other way around this time. Got to be really, really careful that you get this the right way. Like that. Alright guys, what's your favourite Dreadnought? Not to build, just say for looks. Just out of interest. And then I'll say what mine is. If you could only have one, like someone was going to buy you one and you didn't mind having a second one, which one would it be? Oh, Maxim, you say the Contemptor? The Invicta Tactical War Suit. It's not really a Dreadnought, but that's alright. Don't worry about the caps. Okay, what we'll do is we'll put this one there first of all. So I think it goes in like that, but at the same time the angle isn't quite there compared to the drawing. I say drawing, you know, the design. The display, the diagram, there we go, that's the one. And that will slot in, I think, I want to say just in there. There we go then. So that is well and truly complete. So that's the two sort of shins. What we didn't do is we didn't do this bit. Well, I haven't prepared that piece either, so I should really do that first. But we've got two sort of legs almost on their way, and we've got a number of sort of groin plates. Yeah, for this one, not quite sure. Like, I mean, clearly, I'm obviously not going to go for that one. I think the ribbons might be a good way to go, but at the same time, I want to. I mean, that was just this basic one. I mean, I don't want a twin, but at the same time, yeah, let's have a bit of variety. Let's go for this sort of laurel and skull, which I think suits more Imperial Fists, but we'll go for that instead of the plain old one. It's a shame you don't get different heads. Oh, sorry about that, guys. Honestly, that would have been a pain for me to try and hit mute. So we're not going to go for this lightning. bolt type skull one. Thank you, Matt. Thank you. Dreadio for you, Kriegsman. How many Dreadios do you have, Kriegsman? Box Dreadnought all the way. Nice one. Nice one. Fury Bundus Dreadnought. What? Redemptor for you, Matt. Okay. Interesting. Nurgle's Blessing. Oh dear. Oh dear. No. I've had enough of that. I don't want any more Nurgle intervention. These are the Volkite, and I'm not going to use them because the resin one's got Volkite, so we're going to go full close combat. Brutal. This Dreadnought's going to be brutal. Going to give it both of the claws. I know that's a bit silly, but I'm going to do it because it just looks so cool. I think it looks cooler than 2 drills anyway. But lots of Volkite there though. These little extra bits, I'm not a fan of. These, whatever these are, just look stupid. What is the point? I mean, you look at that and then you look at that. It's just like, nah, I don't like them. I'm getting rid of them. At least with the Dark Angel's Dreadnought, the rims, you know what I mean? They go all the way around, and then around the weapons and on the middle as well. Where they no, terrible. That's just me though. You know, there might be other people out there that absolutely love these things, but it's not me. Look at this fancy cowl. It's very fancy. Okay, I'm getting a bit carried away with taking parts out, aren't I? Might as well glue the head. Yeah, I'm almost finished Dark Angels. Like, I say almost. You know, it's the army that I'll be adding bits and pieces to, but in terms of like the specific units, I have nearly got all of them. So, you know, the next army on the list is, of course, Word Bearers. I also, you know, I have an all right sized 40k army of Word Bearers now, so I don't think it's as big as my Death Guard army, but still. So that's the next one I'm going to concentrate on, and I've got quite a few units and things for Word Bearers, but I'm still trying to get, you know, Corphairon and Erebus. You just look at that price tag and you just think, oh, that's a saber tank. You can get a saber tank for that. No, you can almost get a, well, with a discount you can get a Kratos, can't you? You know, Kratos or two resin Space Marines, and one of them's an old Space Marine. You know, one of the oldest, I think. He's so old, in fact, that he couldn't have the or all of the implants and things. That's why his strength is 3. He's a Space Marine with a strength of 3. I just called him Old Man. Old Man Pharaon. Drills for show, claws for a pro. I like it, Matt. Oh, okay, Kriegsman. Fair enough. I did say looks, didn't I? So, yeah, of course. I reckon it'd be a nice kit to build. It's one of those where you wonder whether they could do it in plastic. I mean, God, can you imagine? With all of the 4 weapon options. Hello David, how are you doing? Where did you get the file you're using right now? From your mum? I mean, from Games Workshop. So, yeah, it's just from Games Workshop. I don't know whether they sell them anymore, actually. Yeah, but that's where I got it from, and it's works out really well for me. It's quicker than a you know, back of the blade or whatever. And it's my preferred way of cleaning up. I do not use it for resin, like, at all. You need something a bit more abrasive, so that's why I use these, which I've also had for a long time, and these were Games Workshop ones too. But they do, you know, different companies do all sorts, I guess. Yeah, like now I need something a bit more abrasive for this. Because it looks like I have a bit of a gap. Yeah, so I can put some green stuff in that. Should really finish cleaning up this top before I do that. Yeah, let's do that. Yeah, flamers and claws for this one, because I've got Volkite and Dual for that one. And let's face it, guys, the chances of me even ever using, you know, there's pretty much 3 here, 1, 2, 3. When am I ever going to use 3 Leviathans? I'm not. The chances are I'm only going to use 1 if I do play a game with my imaginary opponent, you know, so I like that, Maxim. That's the best argument for me buying things at all from Forge World. Just buy it now because it's going to go up later. You know it's going to go up later. Yeah, but it's expensive now. Well, it's going to be even more expensive later. Oh. You know, I used to be able to buy Sakarans at like £60 or something, 65 maybe, and they're now almost 100. So yeah, I remember those days. I'm a bit perplexed with Games Workshop not bringing back into stock like the plastic Mark IV and Mark III. That's a bit, and also them not selling them third party a lot of the time. That's a bit of a shame, because there's a big hoo-ha about them. I say re-releasing them, kind of just changing the packaging, right? And then they've just had really bad stock issues with them, so I wonder. I've got my tinfoil hat on when I think about that though. It's like, yes, but super. If we make the Mark 6 more available, and then we've got the weapon options as well, we'll just sell more. Because they have to buy the weapon options and the Mark 6s. Whereas the Mark 3s, you get some weapons in there. And I think the Mark 4s, correct me if I'm wrong there, guys. Is it that one you had a missile launcher and the other one you had a heavy bolter? Was that the right one? I think. Yeah, I don't trust that. I need to probably use some Tammy or something. You want Mark 1 Space Marines? I was going to say something there, Evan, but it would have been really rude. But yeah, I had to refrain myself there. Look how many rhinos are sold. How can I look how many rhinos were sold, Maxim? Can you tell me how many rhinos were sold? I hope they sold a lot. I think they did. I mean, do we know? Do we know how many were sold? I mean, they sold out of them, so, but does that mean that they made more than Kratos is? Or does that mean they made the same? Or did they make less? I mean, but yeah, I think the consensus is they sold many. I think the second batch were sold a huge amount too, from what I can gather. Okay, so we're going to have the right foot off the ground for this one. We're going to come back and clean that one up in a little while. Might as well just clean this up while we're here. Oh, nice one, Owen. They put through a big order of something new and they've had to make all brand new molds. Okay. Interesting. It's a shame that person couldn't tell you what it was. Never mind though. Oh. Right. They usually have to make brand new moulds. They had to make a brand new mould for this kit, didn't they? So this is the sprue. If you wanted to get it separate, £16 that'll cost you. Wondering if they can fit storm cannon, melter, grav. Didn't they say that you could have dual? So is it going to have one sprue for 2 storm, 2 melter and 2 grav? That would be interesting. Because technically you've got 4 weapons here, haven't you? You've got 2 claws and 2 siege. But wait a second. Are these the things that go on there? No. There's something different, aren't they? Anyway, getting a bit sidetracked. Oh. Oh, hi, Owen the boss. Hiya. 30k sold so quickly. Oh, nice one. Nice one. Yeah. Well, this is it, isn't it? I think also Forge World have sold a huge amount. I mean, things have been going out of stock and back in stock like nobody's business. So maybe Games Workshop making this like a main game system and, you know, getting so many more new players into it has bumped up sales for the resin kits. I know I've definitely bought quite a large number of resin kits since getting the Age of Darkness set. that's that one done. Oh, nice one. Yeah, so this, I'll try and magnetise this one. I mean, the only thing is, I haven't really got any resin weapons ready and already magnetised, so I can't kind of try it out with the resin weapons. What I might do is, I have to now shake my Tamiya to get any glue on the brush. This is what I have to do. Struggle is real. Green stuff that a little bit, I think. Okay, right. I think. Oh, they're saying choose the plate and put that on here, like now. They're saying to do that. Oh, and it goes on that way. I thought it would have gone on the other way, but okay. We can do that. Right, this moment. Yeah, let's do that. That was just a sprue, apparently. That's that. That's what they wanted. Oh, and we've got another piece to pop on. Which is this piece over here. Okay, so that goes on the rear. Excellent. One sort of hip section complete. Oh, right. So this is the right foot that's going to go at the back. This is the left foot that's going to go on the front. So yeah, it's going to be moving that way. That's that side. That's that side. Okay, cool. And then these, I'm thinking, will go in like that. Yeah, starting to take shape. Right, guys. And then we'll pop that in there. There we are. I think we have our pose. Come on. No. You. We'll just have it like that for a moment. Okay, we'll just leave that like it is because I want to get the sort of torso done. Raisin weapons. So B, we're on a new sprue. This is the B sprue, I think. Yep, it's got the B on it. B52. Whew, straight in there. Oh, we've got the generic front of it too. Yeah, I'm not going to go for the generic one. I'm still wondering whether I should go for that laurel, but it's a bit late now, isn't it? Oh well, never mind. So, oh, and then we're on C. This is a C sprue. So 2 54s and a 53. 53 is in the middle. Didn't even get that off, did I? I was so mesmerised by the torso. Right, 53. 2 lots of 54s. Which are, I think they're the Volkites, so we'll just grab them off while we're here. They're the 2 54s right here. Okay. Right. So still the C sprue, C57, this thing here. Oh, so that just plonks onto the top there. You've got 55 and 56. These two things. Oh, they both go together. Oh, we've got those ones already. And that's pretty much, yeah, and then we can not put the torso on yet, but just have it there ready. Oh, I'll say the hip, should I say, sorry. And then we've got the torso to build. And then the actual weapons. What are they saying with this? So they say do that. But they're perfect places to put magnets in there. Yeah, carapace trim, we'll ignore that. Okay, let's just build this hip sort of assembly thing. Okay. As always, put in the comments below what you're currently building or working on. It's always good to hear. Do you think it would be possible for Kill Team during Horus Heresy? No. I don't. They'd probably have to have another set of rules and things for that. Seeing as Kill Team follows 40k rules, kind of. I mean, you never know though. Like, there obviously were like teams of Space Marines that went on missions against Space Marines, so there is that. It's just there wouldn't be that much variety, I don't think, compared to what we've currently got for Kill Team. You know. But saying that, they are doing Aeronautica Horus Heresy, so, you know, I don't know whether that's actually legit though, or whether it's just another way of selling Aeronautica. I mean, they're doing a book, aren't they? But are they actually committing and making any models for Horus Heresy Aeronautica? That would be the, you know, the real indicator. Oh, nice one, Matrix. You're doing a Venom Crawler. Lovely little mini, that. A shame some of the weapons got a bit nerfed though. You're on World of Warships, huh? Aeronautica's still a thing. Yeah, Revan, check the Warhammer community page. I don't know if you go on there at all, or, you know, but yeah, check that, because they had an article on there about it. And also, if you check the Games Workshop store, if you go under like box games, I think it is, Aeronautica have their own sort of tab. I don't know. I mean, the reason why you probably don't think it is a thing, is still a thing, could be because of you not searching for it. Unless there's been an article to say that it isn't, which I probably would have picked up on as well, or community would have. But yeah. Oh, fair enough then. Fair enough. Except for Horus Heresy though. It's a specialist game. Yeah, fair enough. But yeah, I'd like to see if they did do any miniatures for it, for Horus Heresy. Trying to think of which ones they could do though, because they've done quite a few of the sort of Astra Militarum ones, haven't they? You know, they've done the Typhon Interceptors. Oh man, that would be so cool if they brought those out in plastic. It's like my top one, really. kind of want to get the some of the Dark Angels parts, Leviathan Dreadnought parts out, and just compare them a little bit. Where do I put them? This box is severely folding as we speak. Right, here we go. So I was playing about with the melter. It actually looks better than I thought. It's really quite cool. I've got the I want to find the head. There it is. Just compare the heads actually. Great. Now we've got gaps in the. You're not going to see it anyway, like judging by the art, but still. Right. So you got that head, and then you got the Dark Angels one. Just wanted to show a little comparison, really. That's quite cool. Dark Angels one is bigger. I don't know. What is actually in these heads anyway? Just like the targeting array? Is it the optics? I mean, I say it's vulnerable, it's just, I wonder if it's got any like other cameras and things around it. I mean, it's going to be very rare that you knock out those lenses, but still. Yeah, Revan, they're in the Imperial Armour book. Spams hammerheads and broadsides, complaining that your laspreads are too strong. No, no, they're not. Chaos Predator laspreads are pretty tasty, tell you that. But no, if you're against someone with Tau, no, they shouldn't be complaining about anything ranged from you. Unless it's like a knight though, like a Castellan with a volcano lance, then maybe. Right, we can actually put these on now. Is it that way around? Looks like it. I think these just slot in here. Try and get them the right way around though. Oh great. Really odd the way they go on. And then this thing. I mean, I'm guessing it goes on like that. Yeah. Okay, cool. That works. And then this thing just pops on there, maybe. Okay. Seems quite solid. And then this thing, swivel that around. Oh, sneaky. Oh, tight. That is tight. Like a tiger. Okay, there we go. I want to make it level. There you go. Needs to be pushed up a little bit, guys. And there we have this hip joint thing. we'll carry on. Right, so I think we're at the point where we kind of could glue the legs in the position I'm thinking of. All right, so all the spare parts thus far. Yeah, I think that's what I'll do now is I'll glue this into position. I should really clean up these because I think these are for the, yeah, they're for those bits too. Okay, let's just clean up these. Yeah, legs weren't too bad. I think I had more issues with the actual contempted legs than these. Let's just check the feet. Okay, I'm quite happy with the way that has worked its way out. So, just put these to one side, and what we'll do, we'll have a mad rush. So I want it, well, I'd like a like a stable base. First at Games Workshop, I don't know what you're playing at here with this wobbly one. Okay, so we'll put the foot there. And that foot is going to be off the ground. Yeah, that looks cool. I might even run out of glue during this phase. I always remember this bit takes ages to glue. It did with the Contemptor for some reason. Like this bit here, notorious. Thinking maybe I need him a bit further back on the base. I also need him actually glued there. It's a tricky one because there's like sort of like three contact points I have to work on at the same time. He's lifting off. Getting there. I am getting there. It's already in a better pose than the other one, than the resin. Just have to keep pushing that foot up and in there basically. Ah. Whoa. Not expecting that. Thanks, gravity. He will rest. He will rest. Okay. While that's kind of like settling down a little bit, Chunky boy, Right, I'm going to carry on with something else. Still on the B. I think this is the B. Okay. Okay, so B37, here we go. B37. And that is where, oh, B2928. That's the thing I'm overlooking, this thing here. I don't think we've got that far to go, really. '31 and 32. 32. So these two just go straight together then. And 34 and 33 to go together. Oh. Oh, that is the 31. So that goes with one of those, and that one also goes with the other one. Okay, got it. Well, whatever hobbying you're doing this evening, hope you're winning, hope you're doing well with it. Quite a warm one here in England this evening, so hope you're coping with the heat. Oh, quite a few parts for the exhaust, you know. Is it a double? No, it's just a single. Wow. Exhausts have so many parts. I'm not used to that. 40... Oh, that's the second set. This is 47. Do 47 first. 47, 48, 49. That sprue is pretty much done. We've only really got one sprue left. Is that 46 as well? Is it 51 even? Interesting. Under 50. Okay. Wow, the exhaust's a decent number of parts. What's this little piece here, this 36? Oh, I missed this bit somewhere? We'll find out in a sec. I bet it's a bit I missed out a while ago. Like going back in time. Usually it is. No, my luck. There's 36. Oh, okay, it's just that thing. And it's the regular one, it's not the shiny one. I think there's a shiny one over here. You know, the one with the stars on it or whatever. So over here, this is the one, isn't it? That one with the spikes on. I don't know. I mean, would I get one of these for the word bearers? No, because I can just imagine how awesome a word bearer's Leviathan would be. You know, scrolls everywhere and little writing and things. It'd be awesome. And likewise, a Death Guard one would be so cool. Sons of Horus one, I'd probably just have it like this, maybe. An Emperor's Children one, wow, that would be proper bling, wouldn't it? Anyway, that sprue is complete now, guys, so that one can go. See you later. This is the interesting one because it's got the flamers. The two flamer barrels or tips, whatever you want to call them, are the same. So we'll just put them at the front with the flamers themselves, because that's what I'm going for. Why not? Quite a lot of weaponry when you think about it, when you really think about it. So you've got the melee weapons themselves, the claws, and each one of those melee weapons has a melter gun in it. So that's 4 weapons. Then you've got the heavy flamers. That's 5 weapons. And then you potentially got the phosphex as well. So 6 weapons. It doesn't look like it. Like, you just look at the Dreadnought and you think, oh, it's just got claws or whatever. But yeah, on closer inspection, it's a decent number of things going on with it. So I'm just reading all your comments and things, guys. Okay, so probably going to have to get another drink in a bit. I have depleted mine. And it has been almost 2 hours since we started. Let's glue these 2 pieces together. I mean, I build the torso and I build the front weapons and maybe the shoulders. I'd like to do the claws, but if not, I'll do them in another stream, because I think it is important to totally complete this kit. But it's quicker than I thought it would be at the moment. That's what I'm finding. You know, when you look at the description and it says, oh, it's 150 odd parts, you think, oh, that's a fair amount, and it is a fair amount, but not been too bad. I think that goes on. Oh yeah, that goes on there first. Oh, like that. Yeah, we're just going to glue that straight on there right away. Why not? Doosh. Oh, that needs a bit of a wedge to go in. Nice. While we're here, we might as well put these on each other. The problem about sort of building dreadnoughts is you kind of want to buy more, or you want to buy other types. Like building this is maybe think about getting another Telemon. even though I've got the Dark Angels one to build. I think someone asked me if I was going to get the Dark Angels Contemptor, and I will. I'll get the Word Bearers one too. I'm not hugely fussed about the Word Bearers. I much prefer Marigal. Marigal is up here. Is he bigger than a normal Contemptor? I don't know. Is he bigger? Yeah, he is actually. Oh my god, he's huge. Oh my god, he's actually... I didn't know he was that big. Sorry guys. His unboxing is actually coming quite soon, and his review. So yeah, stay tuned for him. Just sneakily just put him there. Oh. Do people buy the radio dreadnoughts? Of course they do. Do people buy milk? Jesus. Right. Okay. We will put these on. We're just going to clean these up. And then that, I think, will just slot on there. Yes. I think that will go on there. And then we can just pose it. Oh, it's going to be big, isn't it? Excellent, excellent. Yes, this will go on top of that and actually into it. Ooh. Oh, that's cool, isn't it? Right. What I might do is just clean up this piece. Yeah, I mean, I think it's time. It really is time. I've bought a lot of tanks recently, a lot of specialist units. It's time to get to radio for me. And you know which one I'm going to get, don't you? You know which one it'll be. I'm not going to say it now, but you just have to have a look at the unboxing. Maybe you know, these plastic releases have put people off buying a radio as well. You know, now that we've got a plastic Leviathan and a plastic Contemptor, a good Contemptor set. Can't wait to get my hands on it. In your opinion. Just finished putting together 3... Okay, nice one, Eric. Nice one. It's really good to... yeah, if you want to join the Discord, it's all free, obviously. You can put your pictures of your completed miniatures and collections and things in the Discord. It's always good to share it that way. I think I posted a picture today of what I was working on, and it wasn't this. Okay. Right, now we can pop this, connect it that way. Good. yeah, sort of doesn't feel like that's going to work, but it does. They're not though, Owen, are they? They're not that good. Grav flux. It's worse than normal sort of grav guns. It's terrible. Hey Alex, how you doing? Good, thanks. What's new with you? What are you working on? Okay, just making my way through completing this torso. And whatever these things are. There's just the side armour and the shoulder parts, I think. It's a nice kit so far. 47.50. I don't know. I think if they'd priced it at the same price as the Redemptor, or even a little bit cheaper, considering the Redemptor is bigger. I mean, that's what people always say to me in the comments. Why do they charge this much when this model's bigger? Or more powerful, or something like that. Like, yeah. This has been the first model in the Horus Heresy that I thought, that price point is a little bit odd. I mean, for me, the Rhino is fine. One of the reasons why the Rhino was fine was because of that awesome vehicle accessory sprue. Kratos, fine, especially from a third party. It's like 60 something pounds or so. Can't go wrong with that, and it's such a lovely kit as well. We can clear these bits. Okay. And then we literally just connect these two together like that. That's going to be awesome. So that'll just fit it. Oh, lovely tolerances. Really, really nice. Almost. Again, very, very nice. Nice how that closes together. You've been scammed. Oh no. You bought an Age of Darkness box and you're missing a couple of sprues. Eric, are you talking about the Contempt Dreadnought? You're still looking for some good Horus Heresy fast attack options that work for 40k too. Oh yeah, that's a tricky one, actually. I'd say assault marines, but they're like troops, aren't they, in Horus Heresy? Yeah. You can't... Outriders, I mean, they're on bikes. You can't really do the jet bikes because we don't have them in 40k. Only for the golden boys. The land speeders are cool and they're a good fast attack choice, but yeah, they're so far removed from 40k. I'd also say saber tank, but I don't think that's got 40k rules. I don't think. I can't remember seeing it in the Imperial Armour Codex anyway. Sorry. Spartan accessory sprue. Is that what we're calling it? Okay, I suppose so. Hello Scambim, how are you doing? Oh, now we get to put these armor plates on. Nice. Marigal is actually massive. He's actually a unit. I've just realised. Is he taller than a Leviathan? He's taller than a Leviathan. Wait a minute. He's actually taller than a Leviathan. What a Chad. Okay. So that piece done. So many low tier fast attack. Don't know, land speeders, top 10. So are assault marines. Rapiers are elites, I think. They're not fast attack, no. Oh, Xiphon. There you go. I don't know why I forgot that. Xiphon Interceptor. That's a flyer as well. So fast attack in... Oh, yeah. Horus Heresy, but flyer in... 40k. There you go. That's my top one out of the list of models to become plastic is the Xiphon. It can be done as well, I'm sure. It's not too much of a complex kit in resin either. So, okay. Thought that's going to be a difficult part to clean up. I guess not. Wondering whether I can get to the magnetising part of this set. If I don't, fear not, I will be back and I'll be finishing up this Leviathan. Thanks Maxim, thanks for being here. Safe journey home. I'll speak to you soon. Sampler, I didn't even see you in the chat. How have you been? God, there's quite a few of you now. Hope you're all well. Maybe you finished work. Maybe you just got in. Currently building a plastic Leviathan. The first of a few. going to be picking up the ranged version. I'm quite chuffed that this wasn't sold out when it was released. It meant that everybody that wanted one, or in some cases 2 or 3, from some of your comments, was able to get them, which is great news. I actually do think that the range one will be more popular though. I think maybe people would have picked up the melee sprue this time and then get the range one next time. At the moment I'm planning on picking up 3 ranged Leviathans. Because I definitely just want 2 with the storm cannons. Just because it just looks so cool. What's everyone's favourite Dreadnought? Normal, standard, boxy one. Yeah, hang on guys. Let me just see if I can get it. Oh. Sticking to my seat here. Right. Oh. This one. How big is Marigal compared to this Dreadnought? Who knows? Sort of like half the height of him. Oh well. How small is he? How small is he compared to her? Oh, he's a weapon though. He is an absolute weapon. He's all metal. Yes, guys. They used to make models out of metal. Anyway, see how cute he is next to. Excellent. Right. I found a Tech Marine as well. It's a Mark IV Tech Marine. I don't know whether I've got a Mark III. I need to have a look if I do. But anyway, I found him, and for some reason he's on a 32mm base. Wait a minute. Good. Good, good, good. We're all legal. It's fine. This guy, honestly, he's like, look at my sword. He's just, yeah. Anyway, it's just he's posing, isn't he? I thought Emperor's Children posed, but looking at these Dark Angels. It's able to bowl the whole lot off the table. Yeah, that and the Screamer Tyrannid, Screamer Carnifex. That was a heavy one. You remember the tanks as well. Some of the Space Marine tanks, the old ones, even the Predators and Predator Annihilators, part of them, like the turrets, were metal. Oh, it's crazy. It's actually crazy when you think about like Games Workshop being a company back then, still around today. Just, yeah, and how far they've come. Yeah. You know, we didn't have any Horus Heresy at all back then. And the releases we did have, what? Did we get like a couple of units maybe, if that, every year? We certainly didn't have weekly release weekly releases. So okay, I think it's time to put these panels on. Sorry, my microphone went a bit odd. Yeah, no. Old school kind effects is great. Venerable ironclad. What, the plastic ones? The venerable ones, like the metal venerable one, is pretty cool. Leviathan second, then Redemptor, then Dreadnought, then Contemptor. I don't know, this Contemptor Dreadnought is pretty awesome. It's pretty cool. I'm sure I've got a Mark III Tech Marine. I can't remember doing a video of him. Just giving everyone a heads up, I will be finishing this live stream no matter how far I get at 7 o'clock, because then I will have been live streaming for 3 hours solid, and I think it would be time for me to make some food. But I thought I'd give everybody a bit of a heads up, just in case you've got plans, food or anything like that. Okay, right, we can glue these armour panels on. Oh, they go in relatively well. Yeah, relatively well. Oh, you just get the biting point and then they're on, aren't they? Okay. Yeah, going very nicely. And then this, clearly, oh, it's a big old join there, isn't there? Ooh, not sure I'm a big fan of that. You don't get that on the resin, it's all one piece. Yeah, you've got to be really careful with this part here. I'm sure it'll be fine, but just something to watch out for. Yeah, if we can try and sort of squeeze those two sides together a little bit. Any particular food in mind? Just making some dinner. Haven't really thought about it. You don't eat anything green? Oh dear. A brick of spam. Actually, spam isn't, I say spam. We've got a thing called sort of corned beef, and that's not too bad. corned beef and beetroot. There you go. How about that? Will I continue this later on this evening? No, sampler. I'm not going to do. I'm not going to do over 3 hours in one day. It's a bit too much. Okay. I want to keep doing what I do, and I want to keep enjoying it. I don't want to get to a point where I don't enjoy it. But I will be back and completing it another time. It could be tomorrow, but if it's going to be a day, it most likely will be on Friday or even Saturday. But I might do one on Friday instead of Saturday, because there's nothing. So there's nothing really. I'm not receiving anything. You know, I haven't ordered anything for Saturday. I will be ordering things on Friday and Saturday, but not taking delivery of anything. My favourite Dreadnoughts are Contemptor, then Redemptor, then the Box Boys, then a Leviathan, then Dorado. It's fine. If you could become a piece of furniture, what would it be and why? That's an interesting question. Piece of furniture. Ooh. A piece of furniture. That's a really good question. I can tell you what I wouldn't be. I wouldn't be a chair or a bed or like a cabinet or wardrobe. I wouldn't be a carpet, if you call that furniture. Yeah, I probably wouldn't even be a sofa, because that's kind of like a chair, isn't it? Not a TV cabinet, no. And then we're on to like electrical goods, like fridges and stuff. I wouldn't really call that furniture. Probably be really boring, probably a desk. Like, because like you just, like not even a bookshelf, just a desk. It's like, you don't know what's going to be on the desk. Like, people could be working on the desk, they could be, on the computer on the desk. You'd see a lot of traffic, I think. And also you wouldn't have to see people's bums all the time. Or have their bodies pressed against you, if you know what I mean, with like a bed. It's yeah. I guess it depends on the person, doesn't it, really? But, yeah, probably a desk. That's a bit boring, maybe. I don't know. I did Stray yesterday. I did do Stray yesterday for 5 hours. I played with a cat for 5 hours. It's the longest time I've ever played with a cat. I didn't talk in it though, so I don't know whether that really counts, Kriegsman. You'd be a lamp, so you only have to work half the time. Yes, but you could be like my lamp that has a USB connector, and I could like use you all the time, like to power the fan or to charge things. How about that? be a smart fan. You always like the bulky industrial dreadnoughts. These ones, these bulky industrial dreadnoughts, yeah. So on a naughty square base, he's in fantasy, right? Maybe I'll change it. I don't know. Oh yeah, if you're an alarm clock though, and you wake people up every day, there's a chance that they might just hurl you across the room. Have you ever thought about that? Okay. Let's crack on with these exhausts. These ones might be easier if I just glue them there straight away. They don't want you to do that though. I'm going to do the other parts first. You would keep the metal dready like that with the square base. Alright, I will, Sandler. Thank you for the suggestion. Ooh. I'll tell you what I really should do. I should really... I don't know why the pad wasn't plugged in. That's strange. There we go. Now, while I am kind of looking forward to the plastic contemptor, we've already sort of experienced it. You know, the only thing we're going to get new is new sort of front plates and the rest of the weapons, which I think a lot of people have been really holding out for if they've picked up resin Legion specific dreadnoughts from Forge World. So yeah, kind of looking forward to it a little bit. The Sakaran, not really now. Yeah, it's just going to be a normal autocannon Sakaran. Predator, yeah, this is the thing. I'm looking forward to the Contempt and the Predator just because I'll be able to get a ton of them with all the different weapon options and things. But as models, like to build and things, yeah. And likewise with the Leviathan, I'm just interested to see what they've done with the plastic versions of the resin weapons. But the actual Leviathan itself, yeah, I'm not massively looking forward to it because, you know, I've been building this. This is going to be the same. And I've enjoyed it. It's a nice little kit. So if you have been on the fence, yeah, I would recommend it. It's a good one. And I've preferred it over the normal Contemptor, so make what you will of that. The Contemptor, I don't know why, but I just felt it was like such a slog for little gains. Anyway, so how does this even... like that? Okay, we'll do that then. This is quite cool how this is all just for some exhaust. Douche. There you go. And then the casing. I don't know what's happening with my finger. It's leaking. Right. This goes on the back, like so then. Alright. Okay, that works. Fine. Put you on that like that then. This one, I think we're just going to do what we did before, but in reverse. Yep, we are. I say reverse, I mean opposite. That's what I meant to say. Yeah, I hope everyone else has a lovely rest of your evening. Wednesday evening. Right, exhaust's done. Sort of torso kind of done. Flip that round, pop these on. They're just going to go on very well. Oh, I kind of want to put them on, but I don't. Let's see if I can get rid of the gaps, but we'll do that after I work out these flamers. And by that I mean glue them on. Oh, bye Eric. Yeah, have a good one. See you later. Commissar and Bebe are in the VC, so probably join them. Yeah, I'll probably join you, Kriegsman. I mean, I've got to make some food, but yeah, I'll probably be in. But I'll probably mute myself now and again, but I will be there. Okay. If you're about. Yeah, it is Warhammer Wednesday. Tomorrow we've got the review of the Raptors, by the way, just putting that out there. Bit odd me putting the unboxing today. I mean, I don't think I've even put out the unboxing of Marigal or the Blade Slaves, so they're coming. I've been contemplating about getting the Ashen Circle. Sometimes I really like them, sometimes I'm like, you know, for the price of the Ashen Circle I can get like 5 more Interemptors or something like that, or a Saber Tank, which is way better. The rules are alright for the Ashen Circle, don't get me wrong. And I do like the old school jump packs more than the 40k ones. So, when's the Helldrake review? Ah, I knew you'd ask that, or I knew someone would ask that. Well, it's not even built, Revan. It's in a box just here, alongside the sisters. Whatever those sisters are called. I've completely forgotten the name. But yeah, those. I will try and get the Helldrake built and reviewed soon. And when I mean soon, it will probably be after I review all of this heresy stuff. And when I mean after the heresy stuff, I don't mean the Dark Angel stuff, I mean just the plastic. So, you know, I think next week I've got plastic heresy reviews planned. So the Kratos and the Spartan and, you know, the Dreadnought. Even this Dreadnought, I've got this review planned next week, so that's great. You shouldn't have to worry. You shouldn't have to wait too long for this review. I know everybody's been waiting like a month or 5 weeks for the Kratos and stuff, but thing is though, if I'd have released it early, you wouldn't have been able to buy one. There is that. It was out of stock for the whole first wave, wasn't it? So, you know, and that's the last thing I want. The last thing I want to do is review a model that's out of stock, because it might make you want to get one. Don't know. I've heard of such things. Okay, now we can pop these on. So that's those, and then they want you to just complete the flamers. Oh, and then put the flamers in after you've done the head, which we've done, and this thing, which we've kind of done. They want you to put the head in first, and then this on top. Okay, let's clean this. We'll glue it, we'll clean the flamers, we'll put the head in with the sort of pose, we'll do the knee joints, and then we're on to the arms, the shoulders, and the actual arm weapons themselves. We need the D22s, which is actually this is the D sprue. So this is the weapon options sprue for the melee weapons. Well, at least I think. Oh yeah, it's got a big D in the middle. Hang on. Sorry for the pause there. Oh, thanks, Phil. Appreciate that. I'm just gonna change my and put the power in, because we don't want any more pauses, so thank you for that. Oh, good one, sampler. Good. Good day, Rajab. Good day. Do you have any tattoos? And if not, would you get? That's quite a personal question. I think you have to know me really well to know that. I mean, you haven't seen any on my hands, and not really my arms, have you? What's everyone's favourite and least race faction? What's everyone's favourite face in 40k? Thought I'd cleaned up this bit, but I guess not. Okay, now we can just attach this on. I think that just goes on quite smoothly. Final question. Corned beef and brown sauce? What? No, corned beef and beetroot. that will go on there as such. We said we'd clean up these heavy flamers. Are they heavy flamers? Surely. Well, they should be. This is where you see some of the limitations of plastic, having the mould line run all the way in the middle of the barrel. You don't get it all the time, but and you're probably not going to see it, but when you do see it, it's a bit not good. Now, the question is, can you magnetise these torso weapons? That is the question. And also, how does one get a mould line off out of there? I think I put it off. And this one. Oh, mould line's pretty bad on this. Okay. Again, any on the barrels. That barrel needs a bit. Okay. Favourite is salamanders, least favourite is all Slaanesh factions. Yeah, no, that's fine. Yeah, I'm not a big fan of Slaanesh either. Slaanesh and Tzeentch. Not a massive fan of Khorne either, really. Like, never had many models of Khorne or demons, or never had a bloodthirster. So, I mean, that might change with World Eaters, but never had a Slaanesh model. No, or Tzeentch, I don't think. Unless someone corrects me. Okay, so flame is done. Now, what can we do with this then? So, we put the flamers in this way. You'd have to magnetise the torso then, I think. Yeah. Oh. Hold the phone. It's doable. Like, it is doable to magnetise them, but you have to magnetise the torso so that, yeah, you could magnetise them, pop it out, and then pop the Volkite in. Yeah, if you wanted to do that, that would be fine. And they've even got little holes there, so you could put a magnet in, magnetise them that way instead of drilling anything. So that's, I mean, that one goes in there quite tightly, but for some reason this one doesn't, so you definitely need to put magnets in. And actually, I think possibly maybe you don't need to magnetize at all, so you can just pull it out. Yeah, you can. So there you go. That's an option. And I might actually do that, you know. Thinking about it. I wonder if I've got any magnets left. Oh, sorry. That bit goes on and then that bit does. So yeah, that is an option, guys, if you wanted to, yeah, you know what, magnetise your torso weapons. If you haven't got any magnets, they might squeeze in like this one has, but as I said, this one doesn't stay in, it falls out. So, but they have left holes in there for magnets, which is really quite cool. Oh, well, there's the difference then, Tom, isn't it? You know, you should never ask a question without being prepared for the answer, and arguing whether it was a personal question or not. Well, I would say highlights that you weren't ready for an answer, and that was probably based on an answer I gave before about furniture, which is fine. You know, you're only basing it on that, but at the end of the day, you know, questions are asked, and it's a choice whether they'll be answered, isn't it? You can't sort of cry about it afterwards, or make a case, which is what that was. It was making a case for, you know, it was kind of like explaining why it wasn't answered when, you know, I gave a perfectly good response. If someone doesn't want to answer something, they don't have to. It's quite simple. Death Guard, Thousand Sons, Adeptus Custodes, nice. You're a major fan of Paladins, most games, Grey Knights. Yeah, definitely. I much prefer helmets, yeah, definitely. Definitely. You go Sarge's helmetless. Oh, okay, fair enough. Right, just giving everyone a bit of a heads up. We've got 20 minutes to go. It should be enough time for me to put these knees in. Put his knees in. How do these knees even go in? Actually, thinking about it. It seems like you've got the longer piece there, but you could put it sort of anywhere, really. There is a big gap though, so there is that. Yeah, interesting with that gap, isn't it? Really bizarre. Unless they're not meant to be the lengthy ones. Unless there are others about, which I don't think there are, because these are for the arms, these ones. So these have to be the ones. Just seems strange that there's such a gap. Maybe I picked a really did they go in afterwards? Before? When do they go in? Surely they don't go in before. No, I don't think they do. I mean, that sits proud. That goes on. I think that works. It's just really quite awkward the way we've got the gaps. I mean, that one works. Maybe we just have gaps at the bottom, because we've got quite big gaps on this one, actually. Do you think they'll release extra plastic, like chest plates, shoulder plates, knee armour for different Legios? Like an extra $15? No, I think they'll keep Legion specific Dreadnoughts. I don't think they'll release. I don't think they'll make a mold that costs $100,000-$200,000 just to make one plastic sprue with different Legion armor plates and things. I think they would rather invest in, you know, a few £1,000 mold for resin and make a Legion specific full Dreadnought. I don't think they'll do Legion specific, because put it this way, they're not doing that for shoulder pauldrons. They're making resin shoulder pauldrons for the Legions. So if they're doing that for Space Marines, they're not going to do that for Legion specific like Dreadnought kits, I guess. No worries, Alex. I'm going to be heading off in about 15 minutes as well, so exactly. Well, the thing is with interest with actual Forge World, sorry, with Legion specific things is, right, to start off with, they're specific in that it's Space Marines, then they're specific in that they are for Horus Heresy, then they're specific for a Legion, then they're specific for a mark of armor. So yeah, they're, well, don't want to overuse the word, but specific. Very, very specific, aren't they? And the more specific something is in this hobby, and for a certain faction, the less it will sell. And the less it will sell, either they have to have the price at quite a big point, or they have to not cut corners, but make it as cheap as they can, which is resin, you know. It's the cheapest way they can do it. Get the most profit that they can from it. Okay, so we've got a gap there. I think that's just a given now for this. Got a little bit of a gap there as well, so that's fine. What I would like to do though, tidy that bit up and also tidy this bit up. Lovely. We can put the head in. Oops. But to put the head in, we have to put this in and sort of have to put the head in first before we put the cowl thing on. you won't be able to put the head in after. See, look, it's just a really small hole. Yeah. Oh well, maybe. I wouldn't risk it though. I'd put the head in first. It's happened to me before with a resin kit. Get his hips right and stuff. Maybe you should have been even further back on the base. Thinking about it. Thing is, it's going to be tough to magnetise and get at those weapons underneath if we do that. So the plan is, I'm not going to glue the torso on just yet. I'm going to concentrate on that Phosphex weapon. Will it stay? No. We could get the Volkite done. See if we can magnetise them. It's possible. They do look pretty cool. It's a fair bit of tidy up to do though, but yeah, let's carry on with this Phosphex. Mine were fine. I didn't really have many mould lines at all on this plastic one. It's been fine today. It's been great. Let me work out this Phosphex though. It's like one of the last things to do. C20, C77, 76. Yeah, next live stream I will complete this. We'll go through the weapons and I'll go through sort of magnetising and things. I should have built the Dark Angels one by then. Pretty much after this stream I'm gonna go ahead and try and build that. That's like my next big project. So hopefully I can magnetise some parts on that, and then when we finish this in the live stream I can kind of take those sort of skills across. Possibly. We'll see though. But yeah, I've enjoyed building this Leviathan today. As you can see, you know, without all the chatting and things, you guys should finish it in like 2 or 3 hours. It shouldn't be too difficult at all. Yeah. Just get these. We'll leave the .70. I guess it's these. C71. That's C71. I guess we could just do a little bit of this. Let's complete this sprue, and then we've just got the weapon sprue to focus on. 72, 71, and then 73. What's this one? Yeah, I think they originally showed in the weapon sprue that you got these shoulder parts, which are on the C sprue, but you don't in the you just get that, and I think that's what you're going to get in the long ranged kit as well. But dual of everything, I think they said, which is good. Right, that sprue's done. So we've literally just got the, I'd say 4 weapons, 2 arm weapons to work on. Yeah, but I will be in the Discord afterwards. You Enjoy me for my cooking stream. No. I'll be making some food though. I'm starving. Okay. Yeah, this one's also going to have a phosphex as well, much like the other Siege Dreadnought. Let's put this phosphex together. Won't be too difficult. But yeah, been impressed with this kit. It's a nice one. I wouldn't hesitate to get this one. If we put this file up on there correctly. Where does it go? It's got to go like, oh, just like that. Okay. And then there's back panel for it. Not sure about the phosphex on the resin. I think it was just one piece. I'm sure it was just one piece. Anyway, that's a phosphex, and that will go lined up there, I think. Yeah, it sits. Yeah, it does sit. Oh, it sits beautifully. It sits really nicely on there. Great. Oh, thank you. I appreciate that. Little addition. So, how do these go on then? Like that, quite straightforwardly. Great. And this. There we are. Good. This actually goes on top. So where this is, it will go. It's good tolerances. I like that. It works. Yeah, didn't need glue on the other side. But I did need glue in that cut there. We'll know for the next one. No, there we go. We got that. We got that. Yeah, cool. Brilliant. So that's the shoulders done and a phosphex done. What I probably will do now is sort the magnets out for the torso. I'll clean up the Volkite, sort those out, put magnets in. So I'll do all of that off camera. I'll keep these spare parts very, very safe for the review, obviously. And then when we come back, I'll build the arms and I'll show you how we can magnetize it so that it's compatible with your resin kit, because I will have built the resin one too. So thank you so much for joining me so far this evening. As I say, next stream we'll focus on the weapons, magnetize them, do all of that good stuff. So yeah, enjoy the rest of your week. See you hopefully Saturday. If not Saturday, it'll be Friday. But thank you for joining me today. Thank you for watching. The Emperor Protects.